Coffee Meets Murder, the podcast where we stir dark truth into morning brew.
Ooh, I'm Janelle's.
And I'm LeBon. And today's case is one that has long since slipped out of the spotlight, but not out of the hearts of those who still search for answers.
Ooh, is this solved?
Huh?
Is this solved?
Oh. This week, we're going...
So you're just going to ignore me? Okay, great.
This week, we're going back to April 13th, 1984, in Los Angeles, California. 3 teenagers, Eddie Kaster, Rachel Kaster, and Veronica Flores. They left their homes that Friday afternoon, expecting a night of fun and freedom. They were young, full of plans, and unaware that someone was waiting to end their lives.
That's crazy. Do you ever think that maybe there's somebody out there waiting to end your life?
Yeah.
All the time, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody out there.
I have way too much anxiety for that.
Somebody out there is plotting
my demise.
So, this is a story of innocence lost, a community whispers, and a case that nearly 40 years later still has no answers.
Oh my goodness.
Let's take a deep breath.
Sorry.
And step back into the warm spring night. So, Eddie Kaster was just 15 years old.
Wow.
His sister Rachel, only a year older. They were the youngest in a big family of 6 kids, close-knit, protective, full of laughter, and shared chores. Rachel was thoughtful, a quiet observer. Eddie had the classic teenage energy. Skateboard in one hand and soda in the other, always cracking jokes. And then there was Veronica Flores. She was 16 and newly pregnant.
What?
Yeah. Veronica had dreams of getting her own place, starting a life with her boyfriend, building something stable, something she never really had. She just changed schools a few weeks prior. And the reason?
It's because she's pregnant.
Bullying.
Oh.
Veronica had been harassed, physically attacked, by a group of teens from her old high school. The threats were real, and the bruises were fresh.
So the person who killed them had to be from the old high school. Okay, go ahead. That's
your theory?
That's my theory. I don't know, without listening to anything else.
But that Friday,
okay,
April 13th, the 3 friends were trying to push all that aside. They heeled out to Golf and Stuff, which is apparently a restaurant or some place to hang out, with their hangout.
Golf and Stuff.
Yeah, so you can golf and stuff.
So isn't it Top Golf? Yeah, Top Golf, you get to play pool and eat and hang out, and then
Well, yeah, they do. Yeah, Top Golf has pool at the bottom.
While swinging at golf balls and missing 90% of the time.
So you golf and the stuff,
You got it.
It was on Firestone Boulevard, a neon-drenched arcade and mini golf joint that lit up the night for teens in the area. It was more than an amusement center. It was the place to be. Right next door was a liquor store. And just beyond that, a hidden spot under the Firestone Bridge, right by the San Gabriel River. It was the kind of hangout spot you only knew about it if you were young and from the neighborhood. And that night, it was where their lives ended.
Even if I was young and I knew about the spot, I would not go. What is that?
To the river?
To the river. Next to the liquor store, that's next to to Golf and Stuff.
Bro, that was the spot. The spot.
I bet.
So,
we had our own spot, right? What was it, the movie theater back then?
Yeah, that's it. People would go to the movie. People would go to the movie theater just to hang out and not watch a movie.
Right, you would hang out if the movie theater had an arcade.
Yeah.
You would hang out there, or you would hang out outside.
Yeah.
And there was a liquor store always next to that. It's that specific movie theater.
And when you think about it now, what a waste of time.
Of course it was.
What a waste of time.
Of course.
So, 10 p.m. A figure scattered into the parking lot of Golf and Stuff. Security guards immediately noticed something was wrong. The teen was stumbling, clutching his throat. It was Eddie Kaster. He couldn't speak. His throat had been cut. The guards rushed in, tried first aid, but it was already too late. Just minutes later, a pair of teens walking under the bridge discovered the bodies of Rachel and Veronica, lying side by side near the river bank. Both had been stabbed multiple times. Veronica's arm showed signs of defensive wounds. She had fought back. Rachel's injuries suggested she may have tried to protect her friend. There was no chance of revival. All three of them, Eddie, Rachel, and Veronica, were pronounced dead that night. Police swarmed the scene. What they found under the bridge added a layer of strangeness. Maybe symbolism. Maybe it was just coincidence. Pentagrams spray painted on the concrete, dead frogs impaled on fence posts. It was disturbing, but it was a calling card.
So they're like sacrifices.
Yeah. Or it was just teenagers vandalism. You know how this is the 80s, you know? They're a little bit weirdo.
Okay, my brain isn't on the right pathway here. That seems more realistic than...
I mean, it could have been a sacrifice.
I mean...
But you have a pentagon right there.
Yeah.
Or a pentagram.
And then what is it? A pentagon.
Yeah. My fault.
The pentagon. Ooh, now we brought in the government.
So, investigators explored every angle. One theory quickly rose to the top. The possibility that the killer was Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker.
Okay. No, I don't know about that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, then that's...
Fill me in.
Yeah, there'll be another episode.
There you go.
At the time of the murders, Ramirez was active in California. He had committed a murder in Los Angeles just 3 days earlier. He was known for stabbing his victims, for leaving satanic symbols, and for drifting from place to place as a shadowy predator.
Ooh, okay.
And yet, this didn't feel like him.
Well, because you have that one boy, right? What was his name?
Eddie?
Yes, so Eddie had his throat like cut.
Slashed, uh-huh.
Yeah. So that wouldn't fit the bill, right? Because you have to look at it as like they like to be consistent.
Correct.
So
also, I'm not.
That would be like an inconsistency.
Yeah, I'm also not 100% sure if the Richard Ramirez guy, if he killed men, because you know how some serial killers only kill like women or something. You know,
they have like a very specific staple to where they stick to.
So Ramirez almost exclusively broke into homes. He chose older, vulnerable victims. He wasn't physically strong. It was hard to imagine him successfully ambushing 3 victims in public area.
Public area, and they're young.
Yeah, they're teenagers.
Mm-hmm. So
and there's security nearby.
So it's not his victim profiling.
Exactly. And, you know, to kill 3 and then not be caught or heard, and the only time they ever see or notice anything related to this is the kid stumbling through the parking lot, it's kind of, you know, it's off.
Right, it had to have been somebody that was already there.
Or
that
multiple people.
Or, well, I mean, yeah, you're talking about
'cause it's 3
people. You're right.
You know? Still, the press latched on to that theory. The satanic ritual. The headline read, "The case made local TV. The Kaster and Flores families interviewed on the 6 o'clock news. But within months, the media moved on. And no evidence ever connected Ramirez to the murders. That's when a second theory emerged. One that cut closer to the victims' personal lives. Veronica Flores had made enemies. She'd been jumped outside her former high school just days before her death. Her attackers, a group of girls, angry over rumors and relationships. Afterward, she transferred school and distanced herself from her old crowd. But it's possible they didn't let her go easily. Some in the community believe the attack was revenge, a targeted personal act of violence, masked to look like something random or ritualistic. Maybe Veronica had been the intended target all along, and Eddie and Rachel were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So that's the theory. That's a theory.
That's the second theory. After the Richard Ramirez one didn't work out.
So the second theory is that people from her old high school, came to bully her or whatever, and they ended up killing her only, but then they were just collateral.
Correct. Yeah.
But I feel like the whole pentagram and the dead frogs and everything.
But they could have done it to kind of throw it off, you know?
Yeah, but that's a lot of work.
I mean, bro, you're a group of girls, you know? The rest kill, and you're just there, you know?
Or maybe that was just there already from like
They could
past
have
people,
been there, yeah.
and it's just like helped them out to.
But then they mentioned the dead frogs,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, you can tell the difference between a frog that has just been placed, you know, dead there,
Mm-hmm.
over a frog that's been there for like weeks,
Right.
So, you know?
Oh, I guess yeah. Like, okay, I get it.
All right. Police questioned several teens from Veronica's past, but nothing stuck. No confessions, no witnesses, no arrest. In the years that followed, the case faded. There were no new leads, no advancements in forensics tech could bridge the gap between heartbreakingly. Much of the evidence from the original crime scene was poorly preserved or lost altogether, which is bad on their part. But one voice never stopped speaking. Sandy Flores, Veronica's sister.
That's right.
She kept the fight alive. And in 2010, an interview from her said, the media was around for 3 to 4 months. Then, no one cared. But I care. They were kids. Someone out there knows what happened, and I won't let them be forgotten. Is what she said.
Okay. Well, I mean, I believe that someone always knows what happens in different cases or situations that we've already heard of. And it's just a lot of people don't have the courage, or they're scared. They always have their own reasons as to why they don't come forward with information. And a lot of people have kept it for years and then come out later.
Snitch.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, nobody wants to be the snitch. Then you think that because you snitched, that they're going to come after you now.
I mean, then you're, I mean, why would they come for you? You can say things anonymously. What?
There's no such thing as anonymous.
No?
Not in this century.
Are you telling me right now that if I do an anonymous tip and it comes to the anonymous tip hotline,
bro, I'll tell you this.
It is not anonymous?
I'll tell you this. If you call, right,
Mm-hmm.
your neighbors, right, you give an anonymous tip to the police, and you say, my neighbors, they keep playing loud music. I can't sleep.
Well, that's not that anonymous.
They'll be like, do you want to remain anonymous?
Process of elimination, your neighbor. It's either one side or the other.
No, but ask Ulisa. They'll be like, do you want to remain anonymous? And you'll be like, yes, I want to remain anonymous. Great. Your phone is just recorded.
I know.
You just recorded your phone with your phone call.
God. There you go. Newsflash, people. You're never anonymous. Just give the information.
Exactly. Send the letter.
Send the letter? You from like a P.O. box in another
Exactly.
state.
Another state. Send the letter. Don't even have a return mail. Like just a one-off.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Just stand outside the building, put it in a little paper airplane, throw it inside the lobby, and haul us.
That's it. Go up to the police. Do the clap up with a hand.
You gotta go in
and
with
pass over the message. And that's it. Be like, hey, officer, thank you for your service.
An
right there.
information deal instead of a drug deal, an info deal.
Exactly.
An info deal. Or you walk in with the ski mask and one of those like voice warpers.
Yeah, so they really don't know who you are. Still, she visits the bridge on the anniversary every year. Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
She still leaves flowers. And still she wonders if the killer walks free. As of today, well, as of the writing of the script, June 2035,
mm-hmm.
It's been more than 41 years. No suspects, no arrest, just pain and silence. 3 teens remembered in photos, in school yearbooks, in dusty old case files. Eddie was his lopsided grin. Apparently he had a lopsided grin in his pictures. Yeah, something like that. Although nobody could see you, but yeah. Rachel with her soft smile, and Veronica, pregnant, with a future she'd never get to see.
That's so sad.
Yeah. So
what
technically,
if
it's 4 people that they killed.
Guy
that impregnated her?
Yes, and he was all like, no. And then they were both just collateral damage because they were their friends.
Yeah, I mean...
Because the other girl did try to defend her.
Yeah, you're right.
You know? Or maybe he got jealous. Like, he came back and he was like, I want to be with you and my baby. And then found Eddie in the way. And that's
thought
why...
he was like
yes,
the guy.
Yes, you know what I mean?
That could be one.
But then you also have the satanic stuff that doesn't fit that.
And the frogs?
Yes.
But again, all that could have been done just to throw it off. Remember, that Richard guy killed 3 days earlier. So
right,
on their news, like in 1980, they still played the news on TV. They might have seen and they're like, oh, this is the opportunity to, I could kill these people, and I can make it look like it was that guy.
Oh, maybe.
Because in the 1980s, people were still trying to figure out what serial killers are.
Actually, in the 70s and the 80s, that's when they primarily were very active.
Oh, it's pretty hard now. There's like a camera in every
well, not now.
corner.
I'm saying in the 70s and the 80s, they were really active.
Yeah.
And like...
Oh, we still have serial killers now.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But now, just like it's easy to get caught, it's also easier to hide.
Yeah. In a way.
So it's like, I don't know. It was just back then, it was like a brand new concept, so you wouldn't think that a person would kill so many people in such, you had serial killers killing for years.
Yeah.
They would have like a cool down period where they wouldn't do anything.
Exactly.
Except like create a family, which is crazy. And then they would go back to doing their thing. Like they would get like this impulse or itch to have to do it again. Like John Wayne Gacy lived with his mom,
That'll be another episode.
And then at some point he lived with his wife.
Yeah.
And I think that's insane. Ted Bundy lived with his kids and a wife.
Yeah.
Who else can I think of? The Zodiac Killer.
I mean, I don't know.
Because that one did come out early, like who he was. If you didn't know.
No, I don't know.
Ooh, another episode.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So, some say the graffiti was just a coincidence. Others believe the killer left the message. But the truth has been buried in time, hidden under layers of apathy, fear, and failure. The bridge still stands, and so does the mystery. And that is it.
That is it for this episode.
Yep. Thank you for joining me on this haunting journey.
It is haunting because now I'll be like, who did it?
Bro, never.
Who done
never to find out who it is.
That's insane.
It'll be buried. Like,
forever.
That's it. 3 people died and you will never know who killed them.
But the sister's gonna keep it alive.
Yeah. You can try. Well, that's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Also, please follow us on our Instagram, Coffee Meets Murder.
Yes.
Yes. You like that one?
That was good.